Given that it's Milan San Remo very, very soon, it means that daylight savings is about to end, and it means that we have to pay attention to our lighting requirements and also our lighting etiquette. And that's the theme of today's ride, lighting etiquette. Yeah, I'm there again, finally going north. So through Technology Park near Redfern. They call it Everleigh now, South Everleigh. Got a title, this suburb. Doesn't need to be talked about on a cycling video, but just providing some context, okay? I could be chatty today. I got a new saddle. It's pretty exciting. Well, it's not a new saddle. It's my old bike and the saddle I was using on the Cervelo, and it's changed the dynamic of the bike. I'm just going to use the street lighting to tell you a little story, little success story of this morning's ride. Traditionally, in the stretch that I just did, I hit every red light, and guess what? Today I got every green light, and do you know what? I'm so much happier because of that. Simple fact, you know? Like, seriously, it's 5:15 in the morning. Who needs red traffic lights? Can you see any of that? I've got to duck around to where the street lighting is, but it's not very strong, so I'll just wait until the sun comes up and I'll tell you more. But I am chatty today, and I'm still buzzing from getting 4 green lights. Like, I feel like I've just saved hours of my life. Yeah, it's probably microseconds, but anyway, you understand the point. Feels like forever ago I rode this way, but it was probably like a week. Anyway, it's really dark, isn't it? Hello? Nah. Anyone? Nah. I'm here. There's just no street lighting at all. Yeah, I'm doing the silly little dance down the stairs at the Harbour Bridge. Like, the security guard insists on it. Like, traditionally, like, all going well, I just blast past and just ride down it, but I do show the, you know, the gentlemen who have to patrol here morning, noon and night a little bit of respect, and I do as they ask. But like, what a joke, just for the record. I'm just going to see if I can get this street light to light up my noggin so I can tell you this story, but it's not looking likely. Hello? Street light? Nah, it's not going to happen. See if the tunnel gives me a little bit of illumination, because I do have a yarn, and I'm going to keep the bike on my shoulder just to tell you this pathetic story. Anyway, here we go. 1, 2, 3 into an echo chamber, peut-être. One sec. There we go. See me now? All right. Here's the deal. I had to wander down the stairs like that, you know. Bike on shoulder. Yeah, like that. So here's my point. You know what I just found when I lifted the old girl up? You probably can't see it because it's very unlikely, but here's the deal. I just picked it up and found this big spray of sealant underneath the top tube, rather the down tube, which means at some point on this recent revival of the Focus's Alco Max, I got a puncture in the front tyre and it sprayed, and I didn't even notice, and I haven't really lost that much pressure, so how's that? Success. Anyway, get this bike off my shoulder and finish telling the story and start riding. And away we go. I'm going to, no, I don't know where I'm going yet. Oh, so pretty. Oh, so very pretty. Oh la la. Oh, it's gonna be a pretty one today, I reckon. Like, that's my forecast. But I'm not hanging around to do a time lapse. I'm just gonna keep on pedaling. I'm gonna go up and down. That's the theme for my ride today, up and down. It's pacing, not racing as well, by the way. Absolutely. See the city? And you can't see me, no matter what I do, unless I do this. Have a look, just for a little bit of a shits and giggles. Da, 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 da. All right, so a little bit of illumination from the old cat-like, as in the thing on the front of my bike. I think we should have a talk, everyone. Having just ridden from near Redfern to near Mosman, and it's the sun's still not up, and I've seen a few bike riders, and I think given that it's Milan San Remo very, very soon, it means that daylight savings is about to end, and it means that we have to pay attention to our lighting requirements and also our lighting etiquette. And that's the theme of today's ride, lighting etiquette. Here's the deal, I don't like strobes. They make me feel like I'm about to have an epileptic fit. It doesn't really do much to my head as I'm following a bright flashing red light. And if there's a bright flashing white light coming at my face, I just freak out. I hate it. Is it just me? Can you please let me know your thoughts? I'm genuinely interested to know what you think about lighting in the modern world. Okay, we know we can just USB charge it. We know that we've got pretty much the lumens to illuminate. But could we please just tilt it down and point it at the road, not at people's eyesight? That's just one thing I would really, really, really love to see, because you don't need to blind people, you just need to see where you're going. To be continued, to be continued. Oof, look at that. The ferry's on its way to collect some passengers from Manly and maybe drop some off from Circular Quay. And that's my postcard from George's Head, no apostrophe. Here comes the sun, little darling. Here comes the sun. It's a rat. Yo. Morning. Look at that. Oh. It's so pretty. It's so pretty in my city. Yeah, so Clifton Gardens. I can't say I've been here very often before. Once or twice with the family, and not that often on the bike, but I think I'll come back. It's quite a nice road down, isn't it, Mosman people? So, anyway, what was I talking about? Lights, saddles, exploring, up and down, pacing, not racing. It's been a bit of everything today. Anyway, look at this little turnaround point. Haven't been here before. Bit of dog walking, bit of fishing, bit of bike riding, bit of bird chasing. See the dog? Anyway, kind of weird day. Not real nice. Trying to be nice. A few bike riders out, a few people strobing me. So anyway, I really am keen on I mean, I know, look, you know, this was a beauty, and I don't think I had it fully charged before I left, but look, you know. So they go on that battery saving mode and start blinking and giving people epileptic fits. But like, I know that there's a theory behind it being a little bit more prominent or something, but like, really, for me, solid please, just a beam of light, just to show, hey, car drivers don't run me down, that kind of thing. And up front, just the same again, just a beam of light, just to say, hey, look, there's a pothole there. But not to blind your fellow bike riders and piss car drivers off. Like, that's my take on lighting in the modern world. How do you go? And then just finally, while I'm holding the bike in a really casual manner, I'm just going to show the saddle offer again. Like, look at that. Like, you ever sat and held a bike like that? That's the first for me, but anyway, shows the saddle, eh? Speed, speed, speed. Speed! I've just fucking got it. I've just got it then. I've been saying it for a little while, trying to remember it, and now speed. I don't know if they need to play on words. Just make a word up. It's easier. That's what I'd do. You know, call a saddle. What would you call a saddle? I'd call it, I don't know, my happy place. That's strange. So do you come here often? No. No I don't. Not at all. So that's like Balmoral, like, not the British one obviously, but still bloody beautiful, isn't it? But number of times I've come here, or 3. So I'm about to do a Wobber Street. I've got a little story about a Wobber Street. You want to hear it? I'm going to tell it anyway. Okay, when I was a young man and I had down tube shifters and a ridiculously hard gear and a tiny, tiny, tiny little cassette, and it was probably 6 speed, I came here and I turned around and I went up a Wobber Street, and I was all, you know, using my youthful enthusiasm and putting it to good effect in my young legs. And then here's the punchline, right? It's not very pretty, but I'll tell you anyway. Then, like, near the halfway mark, where it's really super duper steep, which I'm about to remind myself, my chain broke. That wasn't good fun. I just went thudding down, and I had an old quill stem, a Chinelli one, I remember it well, because it greeted my sternum, like there. It hit, like there. And it was probably the most painful thing I've ever done on a bicycle. I think I sat in the gutter for a little while then. And then, how did I repair my bike? I don't remember. Anyway, that was like back in the early 90s. And wish me luck for a Wobber today. I hope it doesn't happen again with the old flat top chain from SRAM. Okay, boom, allez, on y va, let's go. I'm gonna be a bit better soon. I might take... Anyway, so you set yourself these little challenges as the day progresses. I had no idea where I was going to when I left this morning, and I ended up doing, you know, just circle work around Mosman, up and down the hills. And then as the sort of numbers started to rise, I started to think, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll do 1,000 meters of climbing before brekkie, because I've only had a coffee and I'm now getting a bit hungry. But I'm gonna miss out because I've got in my storage compartment there, I got an almond croissant. And I'm back down to Bradley's Head for a second time today. Yeah, second time. I've gone down to Mosman Bay, I've gone to Clifton Gardens, I've gone to Balmoral, I've gone Taronga Zoo. That's about it really. Now there's that stupid bloody dip, hang on, just, you know it. If you know Sydney, you know what I'm talking about. And then now I'm just gonna go down to my little brekkie spot, consume the almond croissant, and then finish up the 1,000 meters of climbing. So happy days. There's that funny bit on the road down to Bradley's Head where it's just shitty. Oh, look at that. It's so pretty. And it's a lovely little sweeper, this one, isn't it? Hey, I do like that turn. It's so gentle and fun. And just as I'm about to sit on a rock and admire the view, the rain's coming. So I don't care. It's just water. You know, good. You know the good thing about water? My 5-year-old used to tell me, who's now no longer 5, because they grow up. But he used to say, you know what the good thing about water is, Dad? No, what's that? It dries off. Yes, indeed it does. Yes. Good job. Good philosophy. Don't worry about the rain. It's just helps make the world go round. All right, I'm going down there. That's me brekkie spot. Yeah, so park it up. What? Try not to slip. Give it a little bit of it, hang on. Oh. And oh, it's slipping. I was going to show it real pro, and now it's slipping. Ah! Yummy. So if you're in the mood to do something like this, and you find yourself brave enough to ride down Military Road in Mosman, it could be the finest patisserie in the history of the world. Anyway, there is this like brioche cherry one that they do, which is like a calorie bomb, and it's bloody delicious. But today I got almond croissant. All right, that's the story of my ride. I'm on 822 meters of climbing, so I've sort of failed because I'm about that brekkie. Anyway, look at this spot, eh? Careful, mind the gap. Woo. All right, signing off with Pattinson Patisserie. Oh yeah. Hey? You want a little bit? Tasty, eh? Get a bit of calories up ya. This is the life. I think it's Wednesday morning. I lost track.